Hello, everyone. This is the most intelligent and magnificent bird, Buckbeak, speaking to you today. And in today's video, I will be doing a character build on Gold Mythic Connor. And I figured, you know, why not? I think he could still be useful enough, and today I'm going to have three possible mod sets for Connor that I think would work pretty well, and we're going to go over the weapons I think would also be pretty useful to put in Connor's hands, and also I'm going to be going over the mythic abilities I think that would be worth leveling up for Connor. And before we get started, I hope all of you are doing good and staying safe. I'm doing good and I'm staying safe for the most part. And I don't think we should waste any more time. I think we should go ahead and jump into this character build, shall we? Alright, the first mod set I have, as you guys can see, is a defensive mod set. So for the first mod, I have attack. You can go that way for sure. Or if you didn't want to go for attack, if you wanted to go for more defense, let's see here. Let's select the defense mods. If you didn't want to go for attack at all and you wanted to go more defense, you could do defense on defense. That would work. But for right now, I'm just going to go for the attack set, personally, myself. Now, for the second one, you can do attack versus tough, like I have on my Connor, or you could do attack versus strong if you wanted to go that way, or you could do attack versus fast, but I wouldn't recommend doing attack versus fast only because, strong always, already does enough, fast is the weakness to strong, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing that. Or you could do attack versus alert. I mean, I would personally recommend doing attack versus tough versus strong or versus alert. I wouldn't recommend attack versus fast only because strong already does so much damage too fast, so I don't think it would be really necessary, in my opinion, to add the attack versus fast because of that reason alone. So I'm just going to keep it right there, attack versus tough. Alright, for this next one here, normally I would have when Zachary was running around being a problem, I would have the bleed resist, but honestly, with Jackie coming into the game, I don't think Zachary is that much of a problem anymore. So we will do something else, like, let's see here. You could do burn resist, sure, or taunt resist, or any of the other resist. I just honestly, I don't know if I would do bleed resist because Zachary isn't going to be much of a problem anymore. So we'll just do taunt resist. Why not? Okay, for the fourth slot, bleed on attack is a pretty good one. I like bleed on attack personally myself. But if you don't want to do that, you could also do burn on attack. That's a pretty good one. That's a good one. Or you could do attack while, is that impaired? Yeah, I believe so. Or you could do graze, but I'm not sure about graze. crit damage, but he doesn't really do crit damage, does he? I haven't really done crit damage on him. I don't think it would be a good idea. Or here's another good one, I think. Maybe. Reflect damage. I mean, maybe, but I'm just personally going to stick with bleed on attack. I think that's a pretty good one. Now, for this final slot here, you could go a couple of different ways. You could do HP, that way he's getting a little bit more HP. Or if you don't want to do that, you could give him defense. His defense is going to go up a little bit higher. Or if you wanted to do, if you wanted to take advantage of him doing damage to 2 different traits, that would be a good way to go as well. You could have him do attack versus strong and attack versus tough. You know, that way he could be doing damage to strong and tough teammates. Or you could have him do damage to tough and alert, or strong and alert. Like I said, I wouldn't recommend attack versus fast, only because he's already going to be doing damage to fast tunes anyway. So that would be a waste of a mod slot, in my opinion. So there's a couple of different ways you could go on that last spot for sure. Or if you wanted to double down on on a certain resist, you could double down on resist. So yeah, there's a lot of ways you could go on that last spot for sure. Now we're going to switch over to an attack mod set, that is. For the first slot, you could do attack and really get that attack up if you want to, for sure. Or if you wanted to do give him HP, you could do attack versus HP. That way that would bring up his HP a little bit. Or for whatever reason you wanted to have give him a little bit of defense on an attack set, you could do that as well. But for the attack set, we'll give him attack. Why not? That's the purpose of this mod set, right? Now for the next slot here, we're going to give him attack versus... we don't want to give him attack versus fast. Why not? Attack versus tough. Like I said, you could do attack versus alert or attack versus strong. But we're just going to go ahead and give him attack versus tough. Now for this second one here, we'll do... We don't want to give him nothing lower than gold. I guess attack versus... impair resist. Yeah, I guess that'll be the way we can go on him, for sure. Now, for this next one here, I don't really see any bleed on attack here. So... we'll give him burn on attack. But, these mods work very similar. It's just a different mod set, so... And for this next one here, I'm trying to see here. We could do attack and defense there. Or we could give him some HP. I think we'll give him some HP for that mod set there. And now for the third and final mod set, I think that might work. An HP set. So what we want to do here for the first one, you could do defense on the HP set and give them a little bit of defense there. Or you could do attack on HP. I'm just personally a fan of the HP and attack, so that's what we're going to do for this one. And once again, I'm just going to stick with attack versus tough. For the next one, Let's see, I'm just looking through my mods here. I guess we'll do burn resist. Let's see about this next one. Okay, we do have bleed on attack once again, so we'll stick with that. And for this next one, you could do defense. Why not? Or you could double down on one of the attacks there. You could have the bleed and burn on attack if you want to. Why don't we make that interesting? We will just double down on the bleed and burn on attack. Okay, now let's go over his mythic abilities here. I would definitely recommend leveling up both of the agilities. As you can see here, I have leveled up both of the agilities, so I would definitely recommend that. If more so, if you want to go for an attack set on Connor, that's definitely going to be pretty important. Now, Broken Blade, when attacked, the attacker gets minus 11% attack for 2 turns, which I know it's going to be more than that if you level it up all the way. I think that could definitely be beneficial to go ahead and level that up all the way, Broken Blade that is. Because let's see, can we be able to tell how much less attack? Okay, he would get, the attacker would get minus 20% attack, so that would be one to go ahead and level up for sure. I think that would be beneficial for sure. And we have, let's see, what's the next one? Battle Rush. When attacked, this character gets 12% bonus HP. Obviously, if we level it up all the way, Connor will get 20% bonus HP. So I think that would be a pretty good one for sure. Let's see. Now let's go. Let's now make a team just real quick. Or actually, instead of making a team, we'll just take Maribel out real quick. We'll put Connor in here. Now let's take a look at the weapons, right? Obviously, here's his original weapon, 25% attack, a medium bonus to AP when attacking, and when attacking, a better chance to cause minus 40% defense for the first 3 turns to the enemy. I mean, I don't know. I think there's better weapons you could put into his hands. Like, for example, if you're building him up to be more tanky, this would be the weapon to go if you somehow have this weapon here. I happen to pick this weapon up from one of the league seasons. I forget which one, but Carrie Ann's Robust Sword. 35% defense. I have my HP to 43 HP. Healing Stun. When attacking, a better chance to stun the enemy and regain 15% HP for 2 turns. And when being attacked, a better chance to gain elusive for 2 turns. I did have to craft the Healing Stun. I forget what the original 3rd slot was for this weapon, but this would be a good idea if you want to go for more of a defensive or HP setup for Connor. This would be a pretty good weapon, in my opinion. And then also, this is actually another good one if you want to go for that more defense HP setup. You know, you got more of an even playing field with the defense and HP. And then that 3rd slot, when being attacked, a better chance to cause minus 50 AP to the enemy. And then he also would get Stonewall. This character's defense cannot be reduced. So if you definitely want to go for more of a defense HP tanky setup, this might be an even better weapon, just because both the HP and defense are, you know, pretty much even. Now, if you want to go for more of an attack setup for Connor, that is. Hold on. Let me just take this weapon here. Let me put it on Connor here. If you want to go for more of an attack, if you want to go for more of an attack setup for Connor, you can use the Destructive Halloween Grim Axe. It has 45% attack, a huge bonus to AP when attacking, healing stun, and give 15% attack and 35 crit to this character and all adjacent teammates. So, yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts and opinions on his mod setup, his mythic abilities, what weapons and what ways you could go with Connor. And, you know, just bear with me, guys. It's been about 2-3 months since I last did a character build, so I'm still trying to get into the role of these character builds. So, yeah, I don't think I have any other suggestions than I had there for Connor. I think that's the best ways you could go with Connor, in my opinion. So, yeah, like I'm about to say here, if any of you want to see a specific character build on a certain character, just let me know down in the comments, and I'll definitely try to get to it eventually. And, I'm gonna go ahead and get back to war, and that is pretty much going to do it for this one. If you guys want to jump down there to the comments and tell me what you thought about my character build for Connor, or just to simply say hi, you may. And if you have any suggestions for character builds that I probably haven't done, just let me know down in the comments. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. And if you like my content, subscribe to see more. It would be much appreciated. And to those who are subscribed to me already, it is very much appreciated. You guys are very awesome, and I thank you again. I want each and every one of you to have a magnificent day, and I want all of you to enjoy the rest of your weekend. And don't forget to hit the bell and switch on all notifications so you know the second I upload to YouTube. I am Buckbeak, and I'm gonna go fly away back to my nest. Until next time, bye guys.